Give this one a shot. Let me see what you think. Have you had this one before?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Are you allergic to coconut?
I don't think so.
Okay, find out.
No, I'm good. I'm not. I don't know of anything that I'm allergic to other than
Work.
possibly. No, I'm not allergic to work. What am I allergic to?
Monogamy.
Hmm?
Monogamy.
No.
Okay.
I
You on
love-
that? Okay, good.
I actually love monogamy. I can't imagine.
It's a great TV show. Oh, I'm sorry. Something else?
Yeah.
A board,
Is
it's a
it?
board game.
Is it?
Monogamy? Monogamy's board game. Oh, Monopoly. Oh, sorry.
Actually, I can't imagine, and it's just me because once I get into it, like, maybe that's part of why I haven't applied for any of the Disney positions because it's like, I'm pretty
We're
cool.
live.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to tell me when we're
I
live.
need the high
Dude,
sign.
it is noon.
You didn't give me the high
It
sign.
is noon.
All right, are we starting the show now?
Yeah.
All right, start the show.
The following is a presentation of Stewed Productions.
Apparently, we're doing a show today, and apparently it starts now. Welcome, everybody, to Liquid Lunch, Texas's live midday craft beer show. My name is Josh, along with me, Kennedy, and we are live on location at 11 Below Brewing.
In the storage room.
In the
Yes.
storage room.
That is AC.
Yes, they
Yes.
spared no expenses on our accommodations today.
It's all about ambiance.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, I
I,
mean,
feel like we're immersed in the
This is it.
brunicity.
You're in the guts, son.
Yeah, this is where it happens.
Yes.
As you can see, I can't see, but I assume are you showing me right now?
Where all of us, we could see your sexy legs.
Can-
They're out there for the whole
my
world.
my right leg is very red from the knee down. I suck at putting on sunblock. We went to Surfside yesterday. This side of my face is glowing. That's not a lighting effect that Kennedy decided to put on the camera today. That is my miserable ability to put sun. Like this side's it's all tight and kind of warm.
Yep.
This side feels fine. This side is just so. Anyway,
I got to tell you, this is the first time I've been to Liquid Lunch.
yes.
So
Well, other than the 200th episode,
true.
but this regular episode.
True. Tell me, what are the ground rules?
The ground rules: no copyrighted music
Okay.
more than I think is it 20 seconds that'll get us popped on YouTube.
Sure.
Something like that, yeah.
No,
Except our outro song.
it's only 35 seconds.
Yeah, for some reason that doesn't really hit the
Really?
Apparently,
copyright
Bowling
music.
for Soup
Yeah.
not big on enforcing the. It's. I say everybody download the "Hooray for Beer" from Bowling for Soup.
Okay.
It's a Texas band, right?
Yep.
You know, so support local, support, and it's a fun song. It's an ode to beer.
It is.
Who can't get behind that? They have a handful of beer songs, or at least two.
So the format is obviously we're live.
Yes.
Talk about anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
There's nothing off the table
Okay. Okay.
Well,
unless it falls off because we drank too much and knocked it off.
I know Kennedy has to work today, but
Hard out around one-ish.
hard out. One.
Hard out at one-ish, which is, like 105.
T amount of T is 57. Kennedy.
Right. Long enough for him to fold up his computer and sprint out the door. And when I say sprint, it's,
a brisk walk is my sprint.
so. Where'd your mic go? Try jiggle.
I don't know.
Jiggle your
No.
cable. There you go. Now do it.
Oh.
It might just be that I might need to replace that microphone.
No, you're good.
That might be an original microphone from when I did the first episode here on your grand opening 5 years ago.
And then you're like Jeff, use this one.
Yeah.
It has sentimental value.
I don't know. That might be the one that makes noise when you move it.
Yeah.
That's never a good sign for a microphone. When the insides
Rattle
around. Yeah, these have been. We run all around the Houston area, sometimes even beyond.
Yep.
And so all this equipment's kind of taking a beating.
So what was the onus for you guys to start Liquid Lunch? It's a brilliant idea. I love it. I love it.
Let's go way back since we just did hit 200. This
Yeah.
is our first episode since the 200th episode, or did we do one last week? Well, I don't remember now. How long ago did we do? Have we done an
This
episode?
was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago? Did we do
we-
one Thursday?
Yeah, we did. We did a pre-hurricane.
Oh, that's right. We
show.
were all worried about Laura or
Yeah,
Lauren or whatever
Laura.
her name was.
We gave I did a lot of research into that show.
Yeah.
Lots of scientific research.
Yeah.
It was about how to pack your cooler full of ice.
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's science behind that.
It's a 1-to-1 ratio, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, 1 10-pound bag of ice per 12-pack, but I'm not going to get into this again.
It's about heat transfer and things. It's technical.
Technical.
I think.
Very technical.
Unless you have one of those high-end coolers.
But what if I have? I mean, for me, I kind of want to have more beer than ice.
I think if your beers are cold to start with,
That helps.
I think you're good.
Yeah, that was part of our whole thing.
What if you use dry ice, like one of those packs?
Ooh.
Too cold?
Blocks of ice work better than
Yeah, I've heard of
Little
that.
pieces.
Yeah.
ice stays
Well, you know
together.
what needs to happen? You know what could possibly be? Maybe you can't get enough mass on your ice. If you could like freeze them, like if there was a mold that would freeze like a 6-pack, but it's double tall, but it has the holes for the cans, and it's all ice.
I can take it.
You know? Well, it'd have to be made like silicone or something, right?
Yep. A mold or some sort.
And you'd have to have a deep enough freezer to place it down in there.
It'd be kind of cool.
Well, it'd be cold. It'd be cooler than
It'd be colder and cool.
cooler than cool.
Yeah.
Cold, ice cold.
I like that.
We learned anything from who was that? Outcast?
Okay.
No.
Yeah. Ice cold.
Ice Cube.
Yeah. No, what ice
No,
cube?
is it-
Iced tea.
No.
something-
Vanilla ice.
Outcast is right.
Outcast?
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
latest. What's cooler than cool?
Yeah.
Ice cold.
Yeah.
All right.
What's sweeter than sweet? Diabetic. Not
But-
at the Roxbury.
Fair. All right. So
Wait, okay, the onus for this show.
yes.
Okay, so if we harken back to 4 years, it's been 4 years. So I was doing this show called Interbrews. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Once or twice.
And there was I met this young lady named Catherine who had a show in San Antonio.
Okay.
And her show was called She's Crafty. It was actually her and another lady. Are you okay?
You okay?
No, this is my first time trying this.
Oh, really?
The cocoa.
You know what?
Bueno.
Let's pause it on that. That's before we get into the history of liquid lunch. Let's talk about a very thing that brings us all together today. It's the wonderful drink in front of us, and everybody take a look at your wrist or your dashboard or your phone.
Yeah.
And let's see, what time is it?
It's time for your favorites and mine here on Liquid Lunch. This is
What you drinking?
Weird, like it was down in a barrel. Our voice guy. We hired that guy. And he's,
I like it.
Yeah. In front of us today, Jeff, what do we have?
This is Oso Coco, one of our little special seasonals. Oso Bueno, probably, if you've had any of our beers, you definitely had Oso Bueno. Mm-hmm. This is one that we did, I want to say, for Oktoberfest a couple years ago, where we just literally dosed a keg with a bunch of fresh coconut flakes. Flaked coconut, not fresh coconut, like we delivered it in hot cocoa. Not coconut extract, not natural
Watch
flavor.
your elbow there, Ken.
Proper coconut flakes. Became a pretty good hit. I mean, it's just, it's just different. Coconut beers, I think, are hit or miss because you can get really crazy with coconut and kind of overpower. This is just one that we had a lot of fun with. I want to say this is, in the tank we put in, it's close to 70 pounds of coconut, so it's quite a bit of coconut. But it's refreshing. It's just different.
Yeah, I like it. I remember as a kid not liking coconut, and then at some point it flipped.
I'm with you. That's exactly how I feel about it.
And like toasted coconut, especially, but but you can over toast. This is good. I like this a lot.
Thank you.
So I think I've only had coconut in beers like in stouts.
Yes.
And this is very different than the most coconut beers I've had.
Yeah.
And it's really good.
Thank you, Kennedy.
Yeah,
Thank
I like
you.
it a lot.
Thank you, Kennedy.
I'm a big fan of Mounds and Almond Joy too. So
It's funny because I hate those candy bars.
Really?
Well, I probably like them now. I'm with you. As a kid,
Yeah.
I grew up in an Asian household. A lot of coconut. Okay.
Like too much.
Yeah. And I didn't care for it. But as I've gotten older, now apparently my taste buds, just like my cognitive ability, are declining, and I guess I just need different flavors. But definitely, to Kenny's point, I agree. Usually, when you have coconut beers, it is in a porter, a stout, something real heavy. This is just one. It's obviously being an amber ale, a lot lighter. It's portable, if you will.
This would be a. It does make you think beach.
Yes.
And I was just there.
Yep.
Like a cooler day. Like right now, I'll pass on this information for Surfside. Open. You can get your parking pass. It's only $11, I think. $12.
Okay.
For the entire season.
Huh.
But still a steal of a deal.
Absolutely.
Currently. You can just drive onto the beach
Can be done.
and just you're there.
Yep.
You're hanging out.
Yep.
A cooler day on the beach, just hanging out, like throwing the ball around or the frisbee, letting the dog run around or whatever. This would be a perfect, like that sea breeze hitting you.
Yeah.
Coconut, little chill.
That's
like
it.
almost a chill in the air.
That's it.
Take your shoes off, wait out there for a second. Feel it's.
So, do you guys enjoy pina coladas?
I like pina coladas.
If you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain, all that good stuff.
yeah,
Okay.
I was just gonna say I enjoy getting caught in the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I can.
One
go-
thing I don't like
What?
is yoga. I'm just not into it.
I like making love at midnight, but I'm going to segue into the next beer that's going to have coconut. We've done some fruited beesa ones.
Oh.
We did a mango,
Yeah.
we did a strawberry, pineapple coconut is next. So that one I'm interested to see how it's going to come out.
Okay. When should we?
We just shipped the labels off to the printer, the art to the printer yesterday, so it's about a 2-week lead time. So no sooner than 2 weeks.
Okay.
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 I can't commit to a date yet.
Okay.
Okay.
But we'll be just everybody keep a watch.
Yeah.
On the
Yeah.
latest goings ons. Like this is a live show, so too is y'all's Twitter feed and Facebook. Y'all have a good social.
Thank you.
I was just looking at
that
it
is
today.
100% Bryce. If you haven't met Bryce, he's a tall. He's a ginger, even though he says he's not. He has a red beard, but he's blonde. You never. I know that's weird.
Weird.
But yeah, he's like me, very unattractive, but does a very, very good job of social media. He's on the up and up and all that stuff. And we talked earlier on that show we were talking about. What's it called? Interbrews. I mean, every once in a while we're on that.
Right.
But we're talking about just not being with it. Ducka. Yeah, Bryce is with it apparently. So
Is he on TikTok?
I don't think he's on TikTok. I think that's a realm that I think he refuses to cross just yet.
I actually, we'll get back into the story of the show, but that was when I was trying to be on every social platform for this show.
Yep.
And before TikTok was TikTok, it was called Musical.ly.
Okay.
And it was just like people like lip syncing like clips.
Yeah.
And that's what it was. And so
So do you have?
I had
videos?
a Musical.ly account, but then I think
Oh.
I got rid of it.
So what songs did you lip sync?
I didn't ever. I'm one of those people. I jump on like a new social thing and like I look at it. Like if there's ever been a social.
I feel like you're lying to me. I think you sang a Spice Girls song. If you want to be my lover.
Yeah.
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 That wasn't you.
I'm not going to say I did all 5 parts, but
Okay.
He
Justin was all 5.
probably sang a lot of songs from his man crush, Chris Stapleton.
you know his.
Uh,
As much as I love Chris Stapleton,
That-
TikTok ability
Yeah.
or Musical.ly ability, whatever.
I
It's not. It needs. You'd have to do like the club mix.
you like Cody Jinks?
Sure.
We went and saw him
Yeah.
when he came to Sam Houston Raceway last year.
Yeah.
You know who opened for him?
Who?
The Toadies.
Really? Well, they're from.
DFW.
Yeah.
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 It was just an interesting.
Creepiest song, perhaps ever.
No.
Probably.
No.
It was one of them.
It's not the
It's
creepiest.
probably up there.
It's up there.
It's up
top.
there.
It's like top 5.
Content wise, I'd say it's up there. The song itself's not very creepy. I mean, it's kind of catchy, but.
Yeah, but when you think about what they're saying,
Oh no! Yeah. Content lyrically, I'm like, okay, that is a little creepy.
I'm surprised. Like Mindhunter, if the music genre matched the time. Y'all seen Mindhunter? We talked about.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen
Yep.
that, Kennedy?
Oh yeah.
That's a great
Yeah.
show.
Oh yeah. We're kind of dating ourselves with that.
Yeah.
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 That's okay.
But anyway,
That's all right.
creepy song.
Creepy
What
song.
were you gonna say is the creepiest song?
Oh, there's got to be some like Norwegian black death metal songs that are way
Yeah,
more
but-
creepier than that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was listening to my son demanded in his own special way. As I demanded, he asked very nicely. He said, "Dad, can we just get rid of Pandora and do Spotify Premium?" I'm like, "Sure, whatever. Yeah, family plan, blah blah blah." I'm again metal fan. Put on Meshuggah, the station, so they just cycle through some songs. And there's a song, and I can't for the life of me remember who sang it. Shocker. Lyrically was like, "I can't wait to be eaten." I dream about being eaten, but it's like, I mean, it was like, but I was like, okay, it's kind of weird that you're singing about literally something consuming you,
Yeah.
like alive.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Doesn't Cardi B have a song like that?
I think
Sort of.
I think it's different connotation there.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't get into nuance, but
Yeah.
anyway, it's yeah. You know, when you think about it, though, the person singing that song, he's probably like a 5'6", kind of super skinny guy, and just
Like
probably
like,
just needed a hug from his dad.
yeah, like me, but just taller.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you're about 5'6", Kennedy.
I was talking about the super skinny.
Oh yeah, I got you.
No.
And J.K. Kennedy's not 5'6". He's like almost 6'6".
Yeah. How
tall.
tall are you? 6'3"?
6'3".
Okay.
Oh, here. Oh, just
His hair is another couple inches. though.
6'3".
Yeah. So where were we? What were we talking about?
The history of the show.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Catherine. Then I was like, hey, we should do a show together,
Yeah.
and we just tried to figure out how to make it work. And I was like, Kennedy, what do you think? And he's like, I don't know what. Okay. And he just kind of I don't think he knew exactly what he was getting into when he got into it, but
Right.
then he got into it, and we just kept doing it.
I think when the very first show, I think when Josh's idea, and you can correct me, Josh, but when we first started, I don't think we ever meant this to be like a live streaming video show, but more just like a live podcast.
Sure.
And then after like the first episode, I was like, we could stream all this live.
Yeah.
Like for no cost, and just other than like a couple web cameras.
Sure.
And so that's kind of how the whole live streaming aspect started.
And it's kind of built from there.
Right.
And what we could do. And then Catherine went and had 4 or 5 more babies. And so now she's.
She had literally, she became pregnant twice
Oh.
on our show.
Ew.
I mean, not.
On the show.
Not live.
We don't,
Oh.
well, we don't know.
I was like,
it was usually the shot was from here.
I
so
should
we
I
don't-
should
I
watch
mean-
more often then. Because
I mean, yeah,
that's awesome.
it could have been. There was,
We don't know. I don't know how all that works.
yeah.
There's ways. But no, yeah, she.
Two babies were made while she was on our show.
Yeah. So anyway, suffice to say.
Yeah. This is the kind of.
Is that the name of Liquid Lunch? Is that where it came from?
Where did it go? I think we just came up with it. Like,
I was joking.
oh,
That was a bad segue.
it could be.
He was talking about conception. I was talking about Liquid Lunch, whatever.
Sure. No, it's if you want it.
No. That's just me being
I
14.
mean,
Okay.
the show is really good for conceiving.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you're
obviously the proof's in the pudding.
Yeah, you get in the mood. You flip on the episode Liquid Lunch. If it's not live, you could always catch our re-airs. Have it on the TV, couple candles.
Nothing says let's make a baby like
Yeah.
me yelling at Kennedy or whatever.
And watching unattractive brewers.
Yeah,
Hey, this is my opinion about this. Okay, great. Like,
it just gets people in the mood.
Yeah. I think what
you're not wrong.
the thing that really caught me about this show, like the live aspect of it, one is the fact that we had people jumping on Facebook, and like I don't know who's watching right now. I'm going to pull it up here in a second, but we have these awesome viewers and well, I can't, not really just viewers, participants.
Yep.
Our audience they're part of the show. So like Tammy and who's watching right now? Matt and
Jose.
Brennan and Jose and
Mary.
Mary.
Oh, Mary? Our
Yeah.
Mary?
Yes.
Our Mary,
like-
like our.
Yes.
Yes.
Like,
Okay.
hold on, Jeff.
Yes.
Sorry. There you go.
Yes,
Some
like our
product
Mary.
placement for you there, Mary.
Yeah, that's
Right.
Mary. Mary.
Jeff and everybody that all the people that jump on, they're part of the show. They're commenting. They're like, if something happens like during the show, they let us know.
Right.
They're all all of it, and
Yeah.
so it's like this party on people's lunch breaks every day,
I
or
love it.
every
That's
time we
awesome.
do the show.
That's awesome.
And the fact that it's so dynamic, the beer world, the goings on here in Texas is so dynamic. There's something happening all the time.
Yep.
And we really did. I wanted to focus on when it was Catherine and I, co-hosting or whatever you want to call it, and the fact that we were in 2 cities, I was like, we can cover the whole state.
Sure.
And I still think it's something that needs to be done. We've talked to some, fellow beer type. I don't know if you call them not media, whatever we are, whatever this is. I don't know what we are.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
That. Like Pam and like in Austin with Craft Beer Austin, and we've talked to different people around the state. There's a lot going on.
Sure.
And so, just to cover the stuff that's going on, and then just have a fun conversation every day at noon.
Yeah.
To me, that's my ultimate goal for the show.
That's cool.
I'm always forward thinking, not necessarily forward planning, but forward like we could conceptually do this, and then it's like, what goes into that? I don't know. Let's just try it.
Yeah.
And then Kennedy's over there scrambling, trying to figure out how to make it work. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it's way too much. And I'm thinking, my eyes are bigger than my bandwidth, and
Hey-o.
and So anyway, there you go. And so that's my goal. I want to do a show every day,
I like it.
and keep the party going.
Absolutely.
So, because what's better than beer? And people, the people in beer is better than beer, because if you were just drinking by yourself, it's a little lonely. But you can't have beer without the people.
So,
You wouldn't have a Lemolo without you.
No.
and
Actually, I
Bryce
was
and Brandon.
Yeah, sorry. I was hammering on the what's better than beer. I'm like,
and Jose just top fan Jose just reminded you of one of your big goals for the show,
Oh, what?
the short bus.
Oh yeah, I want a short bus, a mobile studio short bus.
let's go.
Okay. Let me see what I have. One. They're always on like Facebook Marketplace.
Yep.
Hold on. Let's see what the going rate for short buses is today.
Sylvia's just saying how much she needs some Taco Tuesday.
Tell Miss Sylvia to please. Hi, Sylvia. Please come down. Come see us in beautiful Crime Feed, North Houston. Yeah, no, we just canned it right now. So if you're watching, I believe it's ready to rock and roll along with Oso Coco.
I believe they were canning it as I was walking in the building today.
I believe you're correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Short buses currently run anywhere from, you could get a good one for like 5 or 6,000.
Okay. And then, well, that's just, but then you got to deck it out. And
That won't take much because we're just taking everything out and then putting some equipment inside.
Party balls,
Yeah.
LED lights.
Well,
Yeah.
we're the party.
I mean, we've got to paint it.
Flat black with then a wrap.
No, with the red stripe and a spoiler, like the A-Team.
That too.
Wait, no,
Oh, that
that's not it.
That would be
be
kind of
great
cool.
if we just
But we got to
made
put the Liquid Lunch and the Interbrews logos on it. Yeah.
I
My
don't
dad,
know.
back in the day, so this might be where this is at. My dad, what got me into TV and broadcast and all that kind of stuff initially, he did all the church services at our church, and it was, small town, whatever. So there wasn't anything like it. And they would also do high school football on Friday nights for just like the local, I don't know if it's public access, whatever. I don't know if they broadcast or just tape delay or whatever.
Right.
And so, but for probably 3 years of my life, they built out 2 like TV trucks, and they were in our driveway. And my mom hated it because it was like one of those old, not panel trucks, but the sliding, like a UPS looking truck.
Yep.
And so they gutted that whole thing and they framed it out and put it, and it was, and they were always out there working, and I was just kind of running around as a kid. But watching, I'd go in there and play with the switcher and all this stuff. And this is old like 80s equipment, and
Right?
stuff, but the big buttons and the square monitors and everything. And they had a ladder to get up on the top to put a camera up there and all this stuff. It was cool. And the panel, like in my mind, it's like maybe that's why I want to do that so bad. But like I think about rolling up to a brewery with our short bus,
Okay.
and then being able to do like a cool like equipment, video equipment, things like that. It's not that expensive.
Could you reinforce the ceiling so that way you could have like a little patio?
Of course, you just put a frame on the inside, right? And then you could too. People do that. Like they buy school buses and make them into tailgate.
Yeah.
Like just
Yeah.
party. Like
But I'm just thinking, if you have this truck and then we get on top of the truck and we'll shotgun on top of that.
yeah. Oh, of course.
Okay.
We're gonna shotgun on every under it,
Beside it,
in it, beside it.
out of it.
Yeah.
I still have yet to see Josh shotgun.
I'm always working.
Uh-huh.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Listen. If you can find somebody else to host.
I've seen Jeff shotgun.
Yeah, we all did one at Thistle Draft Shop.
Yes.
Shout out to Thistle Draft Shop.
Shout out to Thistle Draft Shop.
Yeah, that was a party.
I've seen Mary do a shotgun.
Oh, is somebody coming?
I don't know.
Like,
All right.
it sounds exciting.
Yeah. Let me go grab
Okay.
Brandon.
Cool.
Hopefully, if he's free.
All right.
Okay, and I'll bring it back. I'll bring us some Taco Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be here. We'll keep talking. Kennedy,
Yes.
who's on today?
Everyone's on.
Okay, so we're 20 minutes into this thing, man.
Uh-huh. We are.
So this is where we look into our hearts,
Yes. Yep.
and we say
Deep down.
into our hearts. I'm going to turn down this microphone over here. Look deep down. Which camera am I looking at? Am I this one? This one?
Yes.
This one? Which one? This one? This
The
one?
The one on the table.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Look deep into your heart. Pull out your phone, just like this. And I want you to pull it out. Go to your favorite. Whip it out. Pull it out. Hold on. Pull it out and go to your favorite social account. And it's time to share. Share the show. Share it with those that you love and you care about. Share it with those maybe you've had a little rift with and you're trying to bridge that gap. Share it on Twitter, Facebook, into all your groups. Share it on, what else is there? TikTok. Make it dance to this song.
If you can make anything dance to this song, I'm super impressed.
Share because you care. Share it with your mom and your dad and your brother and your sister. Share it with your neighbor and those you love. This message brought to you by Liquid Lunch and the Sharing Foundation. Sharing is caring. There you go. Everybody share. All right. Kennedy,
Josh.
I am sunburned. Can you see it on the camera?
Sorta.
Sorta.
Yeah.
So we went.
You kind of matched the. Oh, by the way, speaking of, I was gonna say you matched the red in your shirt, but
Yeah.
speaking of matching,
Yeah, we're matching.
yes, and Sylvia has pointed out.
How dorky we are.
No, how sweet our shirts look.
Oh, Sylvia, thank you so much for the
Yes.
shirt. And yes, we did dork it up. This was by pure coincidence that
It
we
was.
dorked it up wearing the same shirt today. I knew it was going to happen.
Well, we also have another shirt that's the same. and
I know.
that's gonna happen too.
Last time I texted you, but Kennedy doesn't check his text. So it doesn't matter if you text Kennedy. You have to send him a text like a day and a half before you ever figure out to check your phone.
Not true.
You don't check your phone that often. Most people are right there in their hand all the time. It's not a bad thing necessarily.
I'm not one of those people. I don't live by staring at my phone.
No,
I don't walk the hallways staring at my phone.
Maybe that's a good thing.
And like we're literally spawning a whole generation of hunchbacks.
Yeah.
Because people don't ever look up from their phone, even when they're walking around.
Yeah.
Like the 5 minutes it takes, or the 30 seconds it takes, to go from your office to the bathroom. You don't need to look at your phone.
What if
along the way?
Something happens?
Now, when you're in the bathroom and it's taking a while, that's perfectly acceptable to look at your phone. But you don't need to walk. Directly coming out of that bathroom, you don't need to go right to your phone and walk.
Yeah.
Run into your coworkers because you can't look up from your phone. No, I'm not tied to my phone like that.
No. Well, no. But let's face it, most of the time looking at your phone is a better conversation than what you have at work. So, hey, Tammy and Rudy. Didn't shout out to you guys yet, so they're on. We do have and Tammy, it was good to see you at a Southern Yankee the other day.
It was.
So yeah. Only talked to you for a second there, but it was good to see you.
Yes, Tammy, one of the contestants.
Yeah. Oh yeah, let's talk about that for a second. So that was the first beer judging stream we've ever done.
It was. Do you know how long? Guess how long it was. Guess how long we were live.
4 hours.
4 hours and 20 minutes.
4:20.
Yes.
Hey.
Literally. I'm not kidding. It was the streaming time was literally 4 hours, 19 minutes, and 59 seconds.
I wish I knew that the angle of the camera was what it was going to be today. I might not have worn shorts.
Why?
Because I suck at putting on sunblock. Apparently,
you owe it to yourself to.
Brandon, come on, buddy. Grab a chair and get cozy.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, a little hot and sweaty.
Yeah, it's all good.
You guys need a beer?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Love beers.
I'll grab that one. All right, cool. Brandon Moss. A rolling stone gathers no moss, and he's here. I don't know. That's whatever that was. Yeah. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
How we sound in your
say.
ear holes?
Great.
All good.
Yeah.
All right. Boom. How are things going on in the brew house? Hot?
Yeah, a little steamy. But luckily for us, there's a cold front scheduled for next week. It's funny when you spend time out in a warehouse day in and day out, you pay attention to the news, and anytime they mention a cold front, everyone gets excited.
I don't mean to literally rain on your parade, but
you're gonna do it.
Well, the Space City weather guys, they're usually pretty spot on, which is great when a hurricane's coming, because like this last hurricane, they were great, but they were saying that this cold front that may or may not actually happen.
All right. Well, hey, it's good chatting with you guys. I'm out of here. Yeah, I knew there was a 50-50 chance it was actually going to head this far south, but
it's
hope.
It is hope,
yes.
Right? And like I keep harping back to my beach trip yesterday. It was only 91 on the beach. It was 99 up at my house, but it was only 91 with a breeze on the beach, and you sit in the shade. It was great.
Oh, I bet.
Like it felt cool in the shade.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't come, just go to the beach. If you can get away.
Sure, absolutely.
A midweek beach trip is,
not too bad.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So if the kids are back in school or whatever, let them go to school and just head to the beach. Send them
for
pictures.
the day.
Yeah.
It's now our summer vacation, kids. Y'all go back to school.
We deserve one. It's been.
I agree.
How many months have they been home now? Just every single day?
I lost count. It's 6-7 months. I don't know. It's way too long. But
yeah,
we're excited about them going back.
They're excited. Yeah, it was time. It's time.
Yeah.
Get them back in there.
Yeah, I was keeping track of what week of quarantine we're in, and so all the shows are like week number 1, 2, 3, and I think I stopped counting after like week 22.
Yeah, it's been dragging on.
Yeah. So what are y'all canning up today? Is it Taco Tuesday?
Oso Coco this morning and Taco Tuesday. We just wrapped that up. So
this, if I have one regret about my beach trip, it's that it didn't have Taco Tuesday, because this is like a perfect beach beer.
Yeah, it sure is. We unfortunately ran out. It's a lot sooner than we anticipated.
No, I understand. It's a delicious beer.
So we had a spacious batch out.
Was the demand more than you thought it was going to be?
Yeah.
Have you considered? Is this?
Absolutely. We've never had demand for a beer like this. This is just insane.
It's okay. So are you considering this as seasonal, or is this now? Are we doing this?
We do it when we can slip it in.
Okay.
So I guess you can call it a one-off, but we've made it. I think this is batch 4.
Okay. What would you? What would take for it to become a year round?
Well, it's.
Is it?
I think summertime. I think it's a great beer. Come November, December, I'm just not sure if people are going to be itching for this. We'll see. I mean, we're going to let demand dictate how often we make this beer.
I could go for street tacos any time of the year, and
I mean, it's not uncommon to be grilling on Christmas Eve in shorts and sandals. So yeah, you're right. This beer could probably fit year round.
And a Houston or a Texas summer seasonal should be a 9-month.
Yeah.
Is a 9-month thing.
Right.
Summer is. It's a baby.
Yeah, I hear ya.
It's a full
Sylvia.
on conception to birth season.
Just want to point out, Sylvia still hasn't tried Taco Tuesday.
Sylvia, you gotta come up north a little bit.
So disappointed.
Right?
Yeah,
It's
she,
I love this
she,
beer.
She does like 3 shotguns a day that get posted on social media.
Yeah, she's a.
So you owe it to yourself to shotgun Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
Mary was saying that Mary from Thistle Draft Shop.
Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, Mary?
Saying that Little Snack is really popular too, and she'd like to see that one be a year round.
Excellent. Yeah, we've gotten a lot of requests for that.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, no, it's that was a fun beer. We used some high quality malts and chose the perfect hop to pair with it. So yeah, we're excited about that beer. That was another one that really caught us off guard. We didn't expect it to take off like it did.
So as far as like for a year, I mean that's tank space. You got to think of, I guess, packaging and
for that beer in particular, I mean it's a lager, so I mean lagering time that's going to add a couple of weeks, if not more, to your tank capacity, and so that obviously plays a role. And then of course just keeping the yeast viable. I mean we don't have any other lagers to feed beers feed it to, and so just trying to keep the yeast fresh, that also plays a role in it.
Okay.
So, but
well, let's see. I don't know, like. Well, your Oktoberfest is Oktoberfest? Is that a lager? Is it different yeast?
Mm-hmm. Same yeast.
Okay.
Yeah. We just kept that yeast strain going with.
Cool.
Once we finished up Snack, just rolled that into Oktoberfest.
Nice.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the way it should be, like a super awesome summer beer, and then into the fall. When the fall finally, I hope that cold front. Like I really want.
I know.
Like I'm glad.
I'm just itching to actually drink our Oktoberfest in nice fall weather.
Yeah.
And,
That's the I was watching on.
So February.
I was watching on Twitter. People were talking about like, hey, what's your favorite? Now that it's getting cool, like somebody from like Oregon or something. It's like, now that it's getting a little cool outside, what's your favorite Oktoberfest, and which one do you harken back to from forever? I think it was Jeff Allworth or somebody. He's like up in Oregon, right?
Yeah.
And I was just like, shut up.
Hey,
like cooler weather.
Yeah.
It's literally, the street's literally melting outside right now. I mean, I'm still gonna drink an Oktoberfest, but man, those first few when it's mid upper 90s, you just kind of have to okay, if I close my eyes,
That's right.
turn the AC up like all the way.
Yeah.
I
Throw
can
a football game on the TV.
Yeah, or the recorded one. Actually,
obviously, yeah.
they're back now. UCA, Central Arkansas, the Bears. You know what they call their women's team?
The Bearettes?
Nope, the Sugar Bears.
Oh,
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah, they're. I don't know why. I mean, it's cool though.
Yeah, it is,
Remember
yeah.
Sugar Bear from Sugar? Is it Sugar Bear cereal? Remember that? Post made sugar. He was cool.
Sugar
He's like,
Smacks.
hey.
That's Sugar Smacks.
No, not with the frog. It was a different Sugar Bear. Google that. Sugar Bear cereal. He was kind of a hip bear. He's like, hey, Sugar Bear cereal. That was on. You don't remember Sugar Bear?
Yeah, he was. It was weird that like a pimp was pimping children's cereal.
Yeah.
That's
only slightly weird.
I mean, that was.
He did it appropriately. I mean, when you think about it, commercials, Saturday morning commercials they were pimping something. They were like,
always.
you want our product? Look at these toys.
Yeah, like-
it was total just
Yeah.
just pimpography. I don't know.
I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I know exactly what you're
It's
saying.
like, here's a
I gotta have it, Mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It was drug dealing.
It was.
For kids.
You gotta have the Sugar Smacks.
Yeah, the cereals, the toys, the toy commercials were just bananas,
They were
right?
I mean, just intense. I
Like-
mean, just flashes and just all
the little like
Great.
the disclaimers. Playset doesn't come with toys do not come with playset. It's like, but they had these awesome playsets with the cliffs and the things like the GI Joe or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's right.
yeah,
that's right.
It never looked like that.
Yes.
And then
They had like I remember there's an ad for GI Joe, and it was like a boat,
Yeah,
and it was floating down the stream and stuff. Like, oh, that's so cool.
yeah.
When are you ever gonna float one of those down the stream?
Well, and the boats didn't really even float. Really,
No, they did not.
They, were
They,
just kinda
wouldn't last very long.
Yeah,
Yeah, they tip over.
So then
Yeah.
take them in the bathtub, but whatever.
Yeah, like have like real explosions and stuff, and
Yeah,
yeah, the only way you're gonna get that with fireworks, and
yeah. I blew up a few GI Joe guys.
I did.
Oh, absolutely.
I feel really bad because you remember Destro with the guy with the silver head.
Yeah.
It was like it's probably worth I don't know what it's worth now, but it was like really hard to find because the first run, I just blew him up.
Oh,
So
I had a
war as hell, man.
I had an X-wing fighter that I blew up with fireworks.
Really, like a OG X-wing, like
Yes, that's a true story. I filled it full of fireworks, like the Black Cats
Uh-huh.
on a string.
yeah,
Just jam-packed it full, just to see what would happen.
and
It destroyed it.
I got in trouble for burning stuff.
Yeah.
Did y'all get in trouble? Y'all ever have that
Oh,
conversation
absolutely.
with your dad?
Yeah.
Like your neighbor was looking at her kitchen window and saw into your yard. At least this happened to me.
yeah. I didn't do it in my yard though. We actually went off-site.
Oh no, see,
where
I
you
wasn't
went.
that. I did it behind the work shed, so I'm like, oh, my mom won't see, but I didn't think about the lady behind us.
No, so
yeah.
I learned kind of at a young age, like in Boy Scouts. Actually, it was our church version of Boy Scouts, and how to build a fire with one match. Like it's a big accomplishment. Like, can you start this fire with one match? So we go out to like campouts and stuff, and I was really good. So of course I felt like I needed to practice. So I'd go like, vacant lots and stuff. And let me try to make a fire here. So
And
nothing. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. I didn't.
Oh, well.
I didn't catch anything on fire big, but
okay, here we go.
Now, if you had paint thinner, then different story.
Yeah. Back to cereals real quick. Honey Smacks with the frog. Golden Crisp.
I remember Golden Crisp.
Yeah, Golden Crisp was the bear, Sugar Bear. That was him. He was the one pimping it. And then they had Super Sugar.
What?
It's the Oso Coco talking. The Super Sugar Crisp was also a version. So that's like the double dry hopped version of or maybe the Imperial Golden Crisp. But Golden Crisp was Sugar Bear. And then Honey Smacks.
Oh damn! They still
Honey-
sell the stuff too.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
yeah.
We should do a cereal show. I think it was Alamo Draft House that used to do the Saturday morning like old school cartoons and then all you can eat cereal.
Do you remember when I had live on the show? I had cereal with beer.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. It wasn't good. I probably won't do
So,
that again.
what cereal did you pair with what beer?
We had Caleb Wilson on when he was still working with Texian, and I want to say it was it Black Jesus?
Man, I think so.
Like that. Something
Yeah.
like that. It was.
Okay.
I don't know what drove you to want to do that.
It was a dare, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know, and I don't know what kind of cereal Josh has in his house. I think Josh only has like Cheerios and
Maybe at the time.
and like nothing good.
That's not true anymore. I'll do. My wife won't buy. She'll buy Life cereals, kind of where we are now. Like we'll go until everybody's just completely burnt out. Like it was Cheerios, and when the girls were little, right, they could pick them up, and then they all got burnt out. They're like, no more Cheerios, and then now we're on to Life because I guess it's a little less sugar. I don't think it is though. Now that Life is pretty.
There's a lot of sugar in life.
Is
Yeah,
there?
yeah,
Cereal and real life.
yeah. There's the sweet moments, those sweet bites of Life. And sometimes you do cinnamon version, but most of the time it's just the OG. They also have vanilla, which it kind of.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, it was not. It didn't.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
I think they had chocolate life too.
Did they?
Yeah, which
Some of that. Yeah.
nothing's better than just regular, regular OG life.
Yeah. Cinnamon's okay. Or like a 1 to 2 ratio of cinnamon to regular is actually pretty good. Because we put them in the clear pour things because the bags when they open the bags it's like they use their teeth.
Yeah, my kids destroy them.
Like they're
Yeah,
a Wolverine
I know
and it's
exactly
like,
what you're talking
like a honey badger or something just digging into that stuff, and so nothing is all the cereal's down in the box anyway.
Right.
So we just dump them in the dispenser things. But
it's-
sometimes when there's like a little bit of cinnamon left, then you just dump the regular on top, and then you get a little mix, and it's
Yeah.
like just the right ratios.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
What was that, Kennedy?
Oh,
A lot
Jeff.
of cereal talk. Today.
Jeff stalking us right now.
Yeah. Cool.
Cyber stalking us.
Cool.
And I think he wants me to point something out.
Oh, what? What's that? Oh, the Citratop? Oh, yeah.
I don't.
Can you see?
I don't know if you can see it.
Well, it's like
Here, I got you.
do the fade into like the mirage into the real.
So
So Brandon, hold it and then
face-
brighten it down so it's like your face.
I think he's referring to the face, the hidden Easter egg that we're telling everybody right now.
This is Jeff Hanajo we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
Yeah.
See that?
Is that Jeff or is he? I thought that was you.
It is me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just slipped it in there.
That's fun. You didn't know it was
He's a funny
coming?
guy. I did, but it was last minute, and we had to get the labels off, and so I said, "What the hell? Just go ahead and send it."
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's pretty badass though to have your face on a beer label.
Yeah.
Most people,
yeah.
like I would say 99.98% of the population can say they've never had their face on a beer label.
Very true. Very true.
You're in a pretty elite group.
Unless you work at Lone Pint, then it's pretty much guaranteed you'll have your face
Yeah,
on
but
the
they have like
label.
6 people working there.
Yeah, and they're all on labels.
That's what I'm saying. Minus everybody at Lone Pint from the population, which only makes up whatever percent. I'm big into percentages of population with all this COVID stuff now.
yeah.
Now, I mean, you can't not, right? The whole CDC change,
Oh man, statisticians are loving this stuff, man.
Yeah.
They're eating it up.
right? Because it's like, anyway, it's just you want to get into it a little bit, but then everybody's like, but bear, and and that's the whole conversation. It's like, whatever, fine. That's just kind of the end of it. Hey, Michael watching from making all the good hops.
So, if you don't mind me asking, Josh.
I don't mind.
Okay. I want to talk about Taco Tuesday. Is that okay?
Yeah. I mean, are you asking me or Brandon?
Asking you,
Sure.
Brandon. All right. How do you get the lime flavor?
That is lime puree. So, yeah, that's it. We just add it to the beer post fermentation. Let it sit on it, circulate it. Excuse me.
Is it just pulp or do you use
Sorry.
It's all right. No, is it pulp or do you use like the zest?
No. It's pulp.
Okay.
Yeah. And you source it. I mean, there's several companies around that will source that. So yeah.
So y'all-
we
y'all
just
don't have
dose
like
it in,
a-
circulate it. We actually add a touch of salt in there as well.
Yeah.
And let it ride overnight, then package it the following day.
So just one day. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
It's great. It's like the perfect. It's not
It's-
over lime. It's like real lime.
Yeah, it is.
It doesn't taste like like a lime lollipop.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't taste like artificial at all.
Doesn't taste green flavor. It tastes like lime.
Right.
You really get that lime, and it's quite nice.
It is really
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. It was fun just playing it with the ratios, trying to get it dialed in was an interesting experiment. But I think we've got it right where it needs to be. It's in your face, but it's not too intense where you can't have more than one.
Yeah. No, you can have a lot. Actually.
Yeah.
It makes me want to go eat tacos. Like
Absolutely.
I absolutely want some taco, like street tacos. There's a place up by my house. Makes really spicy sauce. Lost my Nina's. Shout out.
Yeah.
Anyway, you should try that sauce though. He's like every time they bring it, like be careful, that's spicy. I'm like, I know.
Be careful, white boy.
Yeah,
It's
but
gonna burn.
yeah, but I think I've been real desensitized to heat lately.
When you go to get tacos there, they tell you, these aren't crispy tacos.
No, it's fine. Listen, maybe when like the first five.
We don't have puffy tacos here either.
Yeah, San Antonio, puffy tacos. I don't understand puffy. I mean, I get that they're a thing,
Yeah.
but you can't pick them up. I mean, you can try. Have you ever tried to pick up a puffy taco?
No.
Yeah, no, you can't. I like the tacos you should be able to pick up, right?
I mean, if you're gonna have puffy tacos, just get chips and queso.
Something.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. Where do you stand, Brandon?
I'm not familiar with puffy tacos, so
They're like the
Good for you.
allegedly. I don't know. And okay, so I base everything like on Food Network shows I've watched, but allegedly it's like the staple of San Antonio Like they basically just deep fry they take the tortilla and heat it to where it puffs. So I guess I don't know if it's on a skillet or whatever.
They probably
fry it.
They just probably just fry it up so it puffs, and there's like this big open space in the inside.
Yeah.
And then they just drench the outside of it in like cheese, and that's a puffy taco.
They look pretty yummy.
I mean,
Do
no,
they fall apart when you?
you can't pick it up.
Yeah, you can't. You gotta like get your fork and like smash it, and then it just becomes you're basically
Little
eating
taco salad or something.
Yeah, you're basically eating like nacho or tortilla chips.
It's like it makes
but you got to do it with a fork.
It's like it starts as a taco, but it's not. It's not a taco. Taco
Presentation looks nice, but yeah.
Sure. No, I mean I'm not saying I wouldn't eat it, but the fact that they call it taco, it's like it makes me think something else.
Right.
It's all about expectation. It's like what we learned when we were at Southern Yankee on Saturday. Yeah, this past Saturday. This week it feels like a long week. We were on Saturday doing the beer judging for their wort share.
Yeah.
And
congratulations, real quick, to Nick.
Yeah, congratulations to Nick.
Two years in a row.
Defending back-to-back championships at the Southern Yankee Wort Share. But it was, the biggest knock on anybody, all the beers were good, but the biggest knock was wrong category. So if you say this is a fruited sour, but you don't taste any of the fruit, you get knocked. Or if you're saying this is I don't know, what was the one, there was one category, a sweet stout, but it was actually like a coffee stout.
Yeah.
Wasn't sweet at all. Didn't have any of the whatever.
The problem is a lot of people start brewing with like, hey, I'm going to brew this particular beer, and then it turns out to be something else. But since you try to brew it as a particular style, you're like, I'm going to enter it as a style.
Doesn't really.
That brings me to a question. How would you enter Taco Tuesday as a style? Would this be a fruit beer, or would this be a blonde ale?
Fruit.
Oh well, I mean, it certainly would not be a blonde ale. I would, if I had to choose, I would say fruit beer. But I'm not familiar with all of the categories. I know there's like 150 of them.
Yeah, it's not tart, so you couldn't like the salt makes me think, oh, goza, but it's not
Right.
tart.
No.
Even though the lime is a tart fruit, there's no tartness really. It's just the lime, fresh lime flavor.
Right.
So it's
exactly.
like, it's so fresh. It almost tastes like it was rested on lime leaves. Exotic lime leaves.
Oh yeah, I mean like the flavor reminds me of just picking like a fresh lime off the tree and then smelling it. You get that intense lime flavor to it.
Absolutely, you do.
Yeah,
That's what I love about it.
fantastic beer.
Yeah, it's refreshing.
Or like freshly squeezed limeade. Yeah.
Tammy said, "Don't say it." We said it. So was that one of her beers that was? They said.
I'm not gonna say it.
Okay, we won't say it.
I'm not gonna say it.
When all the beers were really good, but if it's in the wrong category, it's automatically going to get knocked.
I was surprised. There were 11 beers that judged, and not a single one of them was bad. I thought we were going to have at least one or two.
One stinker. Well, you didn't enter.
I didn't enter this time. Yeah.
That was a fun one. I'd not set in on a beer judging. I've taken some beer judging classes and things like that. And I shouldn't have, like I asked, this is the thing I'll keep harping on. This will be the last time I do it. But I was like, Kennedy, how long do you think this thing will take? And he's like, probably an hour and a half, maybe. We were streaming for 4 hours.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, it's just that's how long it takes. 11 beers, and you give them all their just due as 5 judges. Mary was one. Preston at the grain cellar.
Yeah.
Sydney, and it was a fun time. But you just give it its just due time. And you just do that math, and then they go back, and then once you have the last round, then you do it again, and then you find the winner. And I should never listen to Kennedy. I should have just thought about it. I didn't give it 2 seconds.
And I think because after every beer, we talked to all 5 judges to get them to talk about the beer and stuff. And that just added, and it went on for a while. And Tammy, good for her, she was at Southern Yankee the whole time from beginning to end in the tap room. They broadcast it live in the tap room.
Nice.
And she stayed that whole time.
Yeah.
Back in your homebrew days, did you ever
good for you, Tammy.
Enter any competitions?
Honestly, no, I didn't. I just made what I like to drink and was okay with that.
Yeah.
So I wasn't looking for any accolades or any sort of, my fridge drank it.
Yeah.
And that's likely because it's free alcohol. But yeah.
What was your first beer to brew as a home brewer?
It was an amber ale, straight extract, This is 2002, 2003, I think, is when I first started homebrewing.
I just kind of gathered everything on your shirt there. I was like,
Oh,
they've
yeah.
got a new shirt with all the
This
labels.
yeah.
And then it's like,
Yeah, that's how the packaging run went today. Not very well. And I smell
well,
like coconut and lime right now.
there's worse things.
Not a bad
There
smell.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
Come 3:30 this afternoon, it's not going to smell very pleasant, but it's all right.
I mean, there's worse things.
There are certainly worse things.
Yeah. It could have been, I don't know what other brew day. It could have been day old brisket ale and I don't know.
I don't know. I enjoy the smell of brisket. I could smell that all day long.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what would be like the worst beers to smell like all day. Beers always smell pretty good though. It would have to be like just a bad, like a beer that went bad, like like 4-day-old spent grain in the hopper outside in Texas.
Now, that
Beer,
would be awful.
flavored beer.
Yeah, not even 4-day-old. 24 hours, that stuff smells pretty rank.
Is there a worse smell? Like it takes your breath away, right? Like just that spent grain.
It does, and the fumes coming off, it just... Yeah,
What is
it's-
that? It's like, what is that? It's like
Like mildew?
it's not mildew.
Well, I think it's just
Further fermentation.
fermentation, yeah.
Just some funky.
Oh, big time, yeah.
It's
Cows love it, though.
yeah.
They do.
I don't know how they taste so delicious because if they're eating that, I mean that's, whew. I mean it'll take your breath. Like there's murder scenes that don't. there are bodies discovered in trunks that don't smell that bad. Like it literally knocks you down. I've I've gone past the drains or whatever at breweries and stuff, and it's like, whoa,
Yeah, it's pretty rank.
that is the seedy underbelly of the brew house right there. Like literally, because there's seed sprouting in whatever that is, but growing very nicely. Apparently, it's a very effective fertilizer. Speaking of
Fertilizer?
yeah, my fertilizer delivery was a little bit delayed. He hates it when I talk about yard care, but you got to talk about it.
All right. So this is a beer show,
Yeah.
and he just loves to talk about his yard.
No, I don't. It's not just my yard. It's
No,
that
it
I
is.
wanted. It's public service to
It's
make
just
sure
your
everybody's
yard.
staying
It is
on track.
Your yard. You don't talk about lawn care without talking about your yard first.
Well, because it's my yard that I care with. But
Well, he's proud of it.
yeah, no, it's.
Does he ever talk about his kids, or is it just all about his yard?
I think he talks about his yard more than he talks about his
Yeah,
kids.
Yeah.
I mean, he does talk about his kids,
I do.
but he literally talks about his yard
I
every
had,
show.
I had my kids putting out the fertilizer. Let's see. Hold on. I got to.
You got your kids to work on your yard. You trust your kids to work on your yard?
No, it's highly supervised. I set the dispersion rate and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, yeah. Or sometimes I'll put. I made some aerator shoes. It was some old slides, and then I put some boards under it and with nails through it. It didn't really work, but it was.
It's actually not a bad idea. It's too bad it didn't work.
Yeah, I wanted to aerate as I mowed. Try to kill two birds with one stone, and I got through the front yard, but because you go rent an aerator, I don't know if you've ever rented an aerator.
No.
If you put it on the high speed, it'll yank your arms out of socket.
No. No one's rented an aerator.
Of course they have. Let's take a quick poll
All
of
right.
people watching. Who here? Okay, we're into now that we're into. Oh, he's changed up his calendar. Randy Lemon, come on, man. All right, so these are all optional. October pre-emergent herbicide. I got my pre-emergent herbicide, and then fall feeding October to November. So we're still a little early.
We're doing this again, aren't we?
I know. I'm just saying, be ready. You don't want. It's like brewing. You don't want to brew an Oktoberfest or a pumpkin beer now.
All right, let's
Right?
Spin, let's
it's a
spin,
little late for pumpkin beer now.
Let's spin this a little bit, Josh.
Pumpkin beer.
Let's spin
Tom?
this. All right. What beer would you drink as you're spreading your fertilizer around?
I would never drink beer
as you're spreading your seed.
It's not seed. It's fertilizer. And I would never drink beer while doing that because you get it on your hand and then it's in your mouth. But afterward. I like gozas or something along those lines after you mow the yard. I had a Taco Tuesday actually after mowing the yard the other day. It was my last one, and it was nice. The salts and the lime and everything cuts through that gooey mouth thing.
Yeah, we got the last beer run. We got a 6-pack at Taco. Actually, we got 2 6-packs at Taco Tuesday. They were like the first ones to go.
Yeah,
We drank those real quick.
Yeah.
It's a good after you've done something hot beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're sweaty and just need a little citrus, lime, all that just cuts through.
Something with packed with flavor.
Yeah, it's good. It was refreshing. But no, while I fertilize, I'm using both hands.
Right.
So unless I had one of those hats,
So Chad just jumped on
theoretically impossible.
and said
Chadford.
Fairfield is it's old now, so you can just let your yard go. Just let it go.
Nobody wants a yard that looks like Chad's. Let's be honest. I've seen Chad's yard.
The homeowners association doesn't care about your yards anymore, so just let it go.
It's not about that. It's about me. I care about my yard. That's why I go diagonal in the front yard.
Does you live in the neighborhood Fairfield?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have yard of the month?
I mean,
if so how many times have you won the competition?
I don't know that we do formally,
Okay.
but when I drive around, I'm like, still winning.
So recently, St. Arnold did like a yard of the month or some kind of yard competition.
Yeah.
And Josh would not enter.
I don't.
As much as he talks about his yard,
I don't do it for that.
he wouldn't enter.
Oh,
I
that's a
feel.
shame.
Well,
Wouldn't even enter.
no, I don't want to. I don't do it for the glory, not for the public accolades. It's for the. It's in the heart. You know, you want to look at your yard and think, those lines are right on. And
So every day when you're pulling into the driveway, you just stop, pause, and just take it all in. And
I get home from work around 1:30 a.m., which is late, but it's still not too late to prune a little bit. I've got this one vine that grows in a little bed, and it takes like 2 days for it to get long. And so every once in a while, when I pull up, my lights hit it for my headlights just right, and I'm like, yep, that needs a little trim. So I'll do a little 1:30 a.m. trimming.
oh my gosh.
I don't do any weeding. I don't go crazy. I'm not a madman. I have
No, that's perfectly normal.
Yeah, I have standards.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So if you were to ever get
Wait, let me ask you this: when is too early to decorate for Halloween? It's too early, right? We can all agree that it's too early.
oh yeah. I mean, it's got to be post Labor Day, right?
Oh, I would say October 1st, personally, since it's at the very end of the month. I have a neighbor that has already put this huge spider in their yard,
Oh, wow.
and the purple lights all around and everything, and I'm like, I mean, I get it. I want this year to hurry up and kind of be done. I want to think forward to like cooler times, and I get it. I get the spirit of that, but man, that's a long time to have a spider.
How many people in your neighborhood have the small radio transmitter so when you cruise by their house during Christmas or Halloween, they're like playing certain songs?
Oh, a couple at least.
I
Two or three.
bet it's about 3 or 4 in your neighborhood. Like
I know specifically of 2 or 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured.
Yeah, we have a one whole street for Halloween that is just off the charts, and that if we make it to Halloween this year, it's gonna be it's on a Saturday. I don't know if you guys are pre-planning already.
No.
It's on.
We just hit September.
Where are your priorities at, Brandon? Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's I know it's a little early to talk about Halloween, but I'm just saying it's on a Saturday this year, and it's supposed to be a full moon that day too.
Very cool.
Not that anybody's looked forward to it, like everybody has. But anyway, if everything goes right, it's gonna be bananas this year.
Yeah.
Full moon Saturday.
Yep.
I think it's after daylight savings time or something, so we have an extra
Very cool.
fall back, so we have an extra hour or something. It's like everything lines up.
Yeah.
Only in 2020.
Time change that night?
Something. I'll have to look into that.
Okay.
I'll have to
Very
Google
cool.
it. But anyway,
Yeah.
Philip says I need help. You're right. I need help with my yard. So come on out if you want to help weed.
Philip has enough yard to take care of. He doesn't need to.
He doesn't enjoy. He would enjoy my yard.
I don't think he would.
Okay.
I don't think he enjoys yard work.
The thing I need.
I think he's got to mow like 10 acres a yard or something.
No, I
like
get that. That's a chore.
So he's not going to help you out at all with your yard.
I see, Brandon. What really makes my one, you got to raise your mower up, right? You can't go too short, so that keeps your grass nice and lush looking. But I go diagonals. Everybody else goes side to side or up and down. Diagonals. It really makes it pop.
Oh yeah, I used to do that as a kid.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Each time you do a different one, or
Yeah, I haven't taught my kids that yet though. I need to.
are you having your kids do your yard?
I haven't touched our grass in probably 2.5, 3 years.
How does that feel?
Awesome. Love it. Love it.
Do they do a good job?
They do. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, edging, weed eating could be done. You know, there's always improvements.
Yeah.
But yeah, they do a pretty good job. They complain every single week, but they know it has to be done.
Yeah. How old are your kids?
They are 13 and 11, 14 and 11.
That's my age.
Yeah, I
kids,
think
so.
I started mowing the lawn in 5th grade.
Boys, though, right? It's not.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say. I don't think my daughters could push the mower. I don't have one of those
Yeah, we don't have a
self-propelled.
either.
Yeah. It's all muscle. You got a muscle.
That's good. They need to build up some upper core strength.
Upper core.
Upper half.
Have you ever been to a gym,
Yeah,
like a weight room?
I have.
Did you?
I just don't.
Were you lost?
Maybe I don't know the terminology.
Upper core.
I know you look at you look at this right here,
And you just
and you probably think, oh, this guy knows like so much about working out.
Yeah.
Like so much about health. But the fact is, I don't.
It's all just natural.
Yeah, all this you see before you, it's all natural.
Just a blessing from the Almighty.
Yeah.
Goodness.
I don't even have to work at it.
Listen. That's
I
impressive.
know that comes like it's a big shock. I don't
even know what to say.
Yeah.
Okay, so Philip says he takes pride in how it looks. Yeah. Oh, and yes, Philip. Okay, caveat. I should have qualifier. It depends on the type of grass you have. We're St. Augustine all day.
Sure.
Are you St. Augustine?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, if you're going Bermuda, you can go a little shorter. It's so thick and lush.
Yeah. Do you see many Bermuda yards in the neighborhood though?
Not in our neighborhood.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Every once in a while, I'm trying to think. I saw one not that long ago.
By choice, or they just kind of let the yard do what it wants.
No, ours is very calculated in what they laid down. Yeah. I don't know.
So why haven't people gone to like gravel or pebbles or something?
Why would you do?
So you don't have to mow.
Why not turf?
Turf, actually, there's some really good turf out there.
Yeah.
The turf at the new Rangers Park. Speaking of Oso Coco, how when you see them on like it's not AstroTurf, but whatever the turf fields, when they slide, you see the rubber pellets pop up at the Rangers, the baseball team, Kennedy, Texas Rangers.
Yeah, I'm
they
aware.
use shredded and ground up coconut shells.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Just learned this the other day.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go, little Texas baseball connection. I don't know if when they open their roof, if they get like a toasted coconut smell.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, is there any scent that comes off?
That would be awesome, though.
Yeah, that would be.
But nobody's been there to actually smell it, so. Anyway.
Just players.
Yeah.
It's a nice stadium.
Philip says his is Bermuda. So there you
There you go. All right.
Yeah. Bermuda better to walk on.
Oh yeah, much nicer.
Like Philip's got a lot of land though.
Yeah. No, I think once Bermuda is established, it's hard to.
What about crabgrass? Is that something?
I mean, it's a thing.
Yeah.
You don't want it.
You don't?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hence the name crab. It's like it pinches you.
Well, since we're talking about grass, saw worms. Any issues this year, or have you? Yeah, you probably sprayed.
Yeah, I've been on top of it this year. I've had a lot of time just to sit out stare out the window and look at it, just be at home, like I'm gonna, yeah.
Tammy says her front lawn looks like it has mange.
Oh, does she have worms, like grub worms, or does she have like a fungus?
Whatever grass grows there.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Mercy Beers.
Hey, man, all the way from
England.
Go England.
So, Brandon, we've had the privilege of having Mercy Beers from England on a lot of our shows lately.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah, it's not so much a liquid lunch, more like a liquid after work. I think they're 8 hours ahead. 6 hours ahead?
Seven, I believe.
7 or 8.
7?
Amount of time change.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, how was work today?
Yeah.
Assuming you got off, you're off work now. No, I dethatched this year. I did a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Everything good.
Yeah, we're currently talking about lawn, but
Ooh, what kind of grass do y'all have there in merry old England? I'm guessing it's not like fescue.
I'm willing to bet he doesn't feel like talking about lawn right now.
Who?
Or she.
No, it's a dude.
Dude.
He's a dude. Well, who wouldn't want to talk about their lawn? If you have a lawn, you want to talk about it. You don't have a lawn. Well, let me tell you. We don't. What?
We got to wrap it up.
Okay, real quick. This is real important. He's got to go do like real work.
I got work to do.
But not so it's just all about yards today. But my butterfly bush
God, here we go. This is how you're going to wrap it up?
The butterfly, I'm just saying.
I got to go.
I got a
You're
tricolor
like
butterfly bush. It's amazing. And the monarchs have been flocking. So
That's cool. That's cool.
It is cool. All right, Brandon. Anything else we need to mention about 11 Below? Beers coming out. We've got Citra Time, Taco Tuesday, Oso Coco. Of course, all the staples that everybody knows and loves. Ready for pickup anytime they're ready to swing by and grab it.
That's right.
And then Jeff, we're about to wrap. Do you want to? I mean, like actually rap. You ready to freestyle?
Yeah, honestly, with this whole pandemic happening, there's no telling what's going to happen next. I mean, we're trying to keep things. I'm sure Jeff talked about all the fun stuff that we've been doing here and selling out of the tap room. So, but yeah, we have. I don't know if you talked about the fruited bee. We have in about we're going to release that in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
And then honestly, negative space isn't too far.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it'll be coming up soon. So
okay. And then Oktoberfest, as you see over.
Yeah. So that'll carry us through October into November.
Okay.
And then we'll move into our winter seasonal.
Boom.
So.
All right.
Oh.
Well, it all starts.
Mercy's saying his lawn is green and patchy.
Okay.
And he's drinking a Dr. Pepper and a Scotch egg.
Well, there you go. He's in England, so that's it.
Yeah.
I'm glad they have Dr. Pepper. I think we have a Dr. Pepper shortage going on.
Dr. Pepper from Texas.
Oh, like a Dublin Dr. Pepper?
No, I'm saying it was originally a Texas drink.
I thought you meant like the Dublin Dr. Peppers with the real sugar. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Anyway, there's a Dr. Pepper shortage currently. Did you know? It's like a real thing.
There's also a Taco Tuesday shortage.
Well,
Yeah, there is.
You guys need to make more of that.
okay. I don't know. Do I have the song?
I don't know.
I don't think I do.
Can you hum it as we go to break, as we sign off?
Talk for a second. Let's see if I can find it.
Your song?
Huh?
Okay, whatever.
No, never mind. It's fine. I'll just rap.
That's fine.
All right, everybody.
We'll add it in the post.
No, we won't. But okay. Well, everybody, thanks for participating on a slightly protracted, little less meandering episode of Liquid Lunch here live at 11 Below, your favorite Northwest Houston brewery.
And I do apologize for all the extra long lawn talk today. I blame it on Brandon.
Yeah, it's all me.
Yeah,
No.
he
I know. I kept bringing up lawns and
It's what
cereals.
the people want.
No, it's not. Just
It is.
when Josh goes off on his lawn stuff, we're just supposed to ignore him.
Yeah.
Or change the subject. real
Anyway, all right.
No
Well,
worries.
anyway. Well, we'll wrap it there, and everybody have a wonderful day. And the weekend is upon you.
Yeah.
If you work a normal job, like none of us do, but if you're at a normal job, you got one more day, like a half day. Let's say like a half day of work left, because nobody works like the last half of Friday. Nobody's really working, and
That's a 3-day weekend, so.
oh, it is a 3-day weekend, Labor Day. So here's to you, American laborer.
Drink
Get yourself, get a
Stay
beer.
safe.
You've earned it. You've earned it this Labor Day. And we will see you right back here next week. Are we doing more episodes than just Thursday next week?
Possibly.
You up for it? Let's do it.
Possibly.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Multiple episodes next week. You heard it here first. All right. So for Brandon and Jeff at 11 Below and Bryce way out there, still sweating, and everybody who loves 11 Below, and for Kennedy, I'm Josh. Thanks for being a part of today's episode, and we'll see you soon here on Liquid Lunch. This is where we end the show. I wish we had the music. It seems weird.
Hooray for beers.